Thank you, panelists. Next is closing statements. Each of you has 2 minutes for a final statement. Mr. Meier, you're on first.
Thank you, Susan. I've asked the voters the simple question that I posed when we started. Who would you hire if you had a choice among the people that are here tonight to be your own personal attorney? I've spent the last 16 years working as a practicing attorney in Texas. I've handled more than 1,000 court cases as the attorney of record. I've worked for 10 years in the state Senate, and I've passed more than 100 bills contested bills that were important to Texas and to Texans. I've been in attendance over 10 years in the state Senate. 97% of the time, I believe that when you're hired to do a job, you're supposed to be on the job and work. That's what I'll do for you as your Attorney General. My top priority would be in fighting crime, because that is the problem that is greatest for all of us in Texas. We don't have a state agency that coordinates crime work in the legislative field, nor do we have an agency that tries to assist in coordinating the prosecuting attorneys all around the state of Texas. I believe that we can do that as Attorney General. It'll be my top priority to do just that. We have a field of drug trafficking where we need to have coordination in the Attorney General's office. I appreciate your attention tonight. I ask you for your vote of support. I'll do you a good job in protecting the Texas way as your Attorney General.
Thank you, Mr. Meier. Mr. Mattox.
The choice is very clear. You've got a clear choice without any doubt. The law enforcement professionals of this state have already made their choice. 149 district and county attorneys have already endorsed my candidacy. 5 different law enforcement groups have also done so, including the Tarrant County, Fort Worth Police Officers Association and the Dallas County Police Officers Association. They understand that they need to have an Attorney General that knows how to fight crime at the grassroots level and who also understands how to try cases and prosecute cases. I've handled 2 or 3 times as many trials as my opponent, and they know, those people that have endorsed me, they know that my opponent has never prosecuted one single case before, criminal case before, that is. I think it's very clear the kind of choice that you've got, without any doubt. I've handled thousands of cases. I've gone on to practice law in a lot of different ways. I've made law at both the state and national level, and I can assure you this, I have the support of a number of different groups in this state, such as the Texas Consumer Association, because they want an Attorney General that's not like my opponent that attempted to gut all the consumer legislation. They want an Attorney General that will enforce the consumer legislation. I will do that. And I will fight the high utility rates in front of the Public Utility Commission by trying to represent you, the consumer. My record shows that I'm independent. It shows that I'm a conservative on fiscal matters and more progressive on social issues. I intend to run an independent constitutional agency, one that's operated in a nonpartisan fashion where I treat friend and foe alike. Texas is at the crossroads. You've got a clear choice. You can have an Attorney General that's going to represent you, the citizen, the small business people, the average family people. Or you can have an Attorney General that's going to represent the big corporate special interest groups that my opponent has been representing for the last 10 years in the Senate. I'll be the people's lawyer. I asked you for your vote.
Thank you, Mr. Mattox. Ms. Youngblood.
For too long, politics has been thought of the way we decide who gets to force whom to do what. I'm here to tell you politics can be something different. It can be a way of reaffirming that no one gets to force anyone to do anything. If you basically have a live and let live philosophy, you're a libertarian. If you don't want to rule other people's lives, but you don't want anybody to rule yours, you're a libertarian. If you don't want to victimize anyone, but neither do you want to be a victim, you're a libertarian. Unlike my opponents, I want much more from you than your vote, although that would be nice. I want you to think about these things not just after tonight, but after the election. My frame of reference for whether I have won or not extends far beyond November 2nd. If you're a thinker and you want to be a winner, then you should become a libertarian, because there is nothing so irresistible as an idea whose time has come. Our idea is liberty, and the time is now.
Thank you very much.